Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me. My name is Jeanette Gennaro. I'm a personal trainer and I'm a mother of three, recovering from baby number three. I am 6 weeks postpartum, and this is my second workout getting back in to the groove of things. So let's go ahead and start off warming up. I hope you guys had a good night's rest. My newborn slept from 10:30 to almost 5, but my 2-year-old got up twice. Why? I do not know, but it's okay. I'm here. You're here. We're making this workout happen. Go ahead and bring your arms to the side. Roll your shoulders back. Just take a moment to lift your chin up for just a tiny little bit, and then push it back so your ear is aligned with your shoulder. This is a 30-minute workout. We're going to rotate through 2 sets of 4 different exercises. You're going to be working as hard as you can. Go ahead and reach up. You're going to be working as hard as you can for 20 seconds and then resting for 10. And then we're going to do a couple of strength exercises and finish up with a little bit of a stretch. If you are one of my regular clients, welcome. Again, this is my workout. I'm doing this to get back into shape after delivering a baby, but you can very easily increase the intensity of these exercises. And I'll let you know how. Just bringing your heels up. Take a moment to push your pelvis forward so you're getting a little bit of stretch in the quadricep. You don't need any equipment for today's workout, just a little bit of space. All right, go ahead and march in place, light little jog, getting the blood flowing to those muscles, increasing the rate of your breathing. Okay, so the first 4 exercises that you're going to be working through are burpees. Let me move this here. There's no hopping or much jumping in my life right now. So modified burpee that I'm doing, coming down, keeping my chest lifted, stepping back, coming in, trying to bring my heels in as close as possible. I don't want to come up like this. I want to bring my heels down and then come up. Arms up. That's it. Again, not postpartum. You want to take up the intensity. Regular burpee, just fine. Heel kicks. I'm going to face the side. I want you to push your pelvis forward. You can keep your arms by your side, or you can add a little bit of motion with your arms, but you want to kick up those heels as high as you can. If that's too much for you, if hopping is not a part of your life either, you can just kick your heels up, shifting from side to side. Up next, feet are about shoulder width apart. You're going to push to the side. Notice, toe comes up, so does the heel. Push to the side, hands level with your shoulder. Bring it back to your chest. Then gentle squat as you push forward. Push to the side, back to center. For all of these exercises, I want you guys to lift that pelvic floor, pull in those abdominal muscles. And then I want you to look out in front of you, pretend you have a line, and you're simply tapping in front of that line, and I'm going to show you from the side, forward and back, keeping the core tight as you push your hips forward and back. All right, guys. Get my timer going. Remember, you're working as hard as you can for 30 seconds. All right, ready? Begin. I'm doing a modified burpee, but make this workout your own. I'm alternating which heel I bring up to the front. Next, heel kicks. If this is too intense for you, you can just shift from side to side as you bring your heel up. If you want to increase that intensity, move faster. And rest. Feet about shoulder width apart, and begin. Pushing to the side, push forward with a squat, and then push to the side. I want those heels up off the floor for safety. You don't want to twist while keeping that foot planted. No bueno for your knee. And rest. I'm going to turn to the side for this. Pretend you have your line and begin. Ten more seconds. And rest. Burpees coming up in 10 seconds. All right. Begin. Tuck in your belly button in towards your spine. Lift up those muscles of the pelvic floor. And rest. All right. Kicking those heels up, begin. Five seconds. And rest. Perfect. Ready? Pushing to the side. Forward. Side. Doesn't take a lot of time. Doesn't take any movements too crazy. Just moving your body will do so much good for you. And rest. Tap forward and back, and then a little break after that. Begin. Keep your posture nice and perfect. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Perfect. Keep moving a little bit. Drink some water. I'm going to demonstrate the next 4 exercises. So as you see, 20 seconds. That's it. So really push yourself as much as you personally can in those 20 seconds. Okay, so for me right now, it's not that great for me to do exercises with the abductors. My adductors need to be strengthened a little bit more to help my pelvis realign. It's not aligned that well right now. My chiropractor pointed that out. So for that purpose, I'm not going to be doing exercises like that where I'm bringing my legs out. So I'm doing a modified jumping jack. If you don't feel comfortable jumping, you can just alternate pushing your legs back. But if you feel okay with a little bit of a hop, go ahead and do that ski jump. When the left leg goes out, right arm goes out, and then you switch. Then you're going to hop forward, shuffle back, hop forward, Landing nice and softly, shuffle back. So a little bit of a jump like this, I'm okay with, but just repetitive jumping jacks, not that great for me right now. And regardless of whether you are one of my regular clients or you're here for postpartum, everybody lift up that pelvic floor whenever you jump. Then, I love these football drills. The lower you keep your hips, the more intense it is, okay? Shoulders back, chest lifted, light on your feet. This is really great to get your heart rate up. Okay, and then you're gonna be pushing your leg out to the side a little bit diagonally. I like to push off the floor to get a little bit of resistance for the glutes. You're gonna bring your arms up. You wanna make it really intense, go up nice and high, but I'm keeping my hands level with my eyes right now. The shoulders, they're just really sore right now from carrying the baby all day. All right, ski jumps, jump and shuffle football drills, and then this rollerblading type of movement. Ready? Begin. Halfway done. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Perfect. All right, jump forward and shuffle back. Halfway done. And rest. Football drills. This is such a great one. Not a lot of hopping, not too much jumping, but still get your heart rate up. Ready? Begin. Halfway done. Rest. Sounds like someone is awake. Tommy, it's okay. Come here when you're ready. Okay. All right. Begin. Want to make it more intense? Move faster and make that range of motion larger. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got agua for you. Okay, ready? Jump with mom. Ski jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Rest for 10 seconds. I have agua for you in the playground. Do you want to watch trucks? No. Jump forward, shuffle back. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Football drills. Begin in 5 seconds. Begin. You want to come here? You want to watch trucks? No. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, rollerblade type of movement, shoulders down nice and low. And begin. Remember to kick your foot out to the side a little bit. Yes, Papa. Okay, perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. You made it through your HIIT portion. Up next, we've got some strength exercises. Drink some water. Find somewhere that you're comfortable pushing up against. I'm going to be pushing up against my chair. You can push up against the floor, and I will be right back. All right, break time over. So up next, we've got push-ups and then a V sit. 1 second. All right, so you can begin your push-ups on the floor. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be pushing up against this chair. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is make sure that you are in a plank position. So bring those hips down and lift that head up a little bit. So you should have a straight line from your ankles all the way up to the top of your head, okay? So now bend your elbows and pushing up as far as you feel comfortable. You're feeling this in your chest, your shoulders, but also in your core. If you want to make it more intense, you can take it down to the floor. Pull in your belly button. With every exhale, I want you to think about your belly button getting closer to your spine. 1 more. And rest. Up next, a V-sit. You could do this on the floor. I'm going to do it seated right here on the edge of this ottoman. I'm going to be leaning back and tucking in. If that's too intense for you, you can go ahead and lift 1 leg at a time. 5 on one side, 5 on the other, or just 10 together. And begin. Giving yourself a little bit of a crunching action as you tuck your knees in. I'm letting my feet touch the floor. All right, back to the push-ups. Feet are about almost hip width apart. All right, get into that plank position and begin. You want to avoid letting your head drop for this, remember? 5 left. And back to the V-sit. We're going to stretch after this, guys. Again, your choices are on the floor. Heels up the entire time. Tapping your heels to rest in between, or alternating 5 on one side, 5 on the other. All right, begin. Perfect. To the left. Great. Okay, we're going to move on to the stretching portion. Go ahead and find somewhere comfortable where you can sit. We're going to start off stretching those calves. Right leg, I want your ankle right underneath your knee. The left leg extends out in front of you. We're going to give the hamstrings a little bit of a stretch and then move on to the calves. Keep your back nice and straight, lean forward, bending only at the hip. If you're bending from the spine, you're going to be curving forward. That's not what we want right now. I want you to bend from the hip. Think about that tailbone pointing back. Nice little stretch in the hamstring. Breathe in and out through your nose. Now bring those toes up and you reach forward. Stretching out those calves because we did a lot of jumping. Roll up and switch. Back nice and straight. And leaning forward, bending from the hips. Giving those hamstrings a little bit of attention. If your hamstrings are flexible, chances are you're going to be avoiding back pain. When those hamstrings are tight, your pelvis cannot move as it should, and then that causes some strain in your lower back. Breathe in through your nose and exhale. Bringing those toes up. If you cannot reach for your toes, simply just point them up towards the ceiling. I used to focus a lot on stretching out my clients' calves because they would wear heels all the time. Now we're working from home, so heels, not so much a thing. But those calves still need some attention. And bring it up. All right, let's stretch out the chest. I want you to bring your hands out in front of you. Drop those shoulders and bring those hands back. You hear that stretching is important and you should do it every day, which is true, but you may not be sure about what muscles you need to stretch. Think about it this way. Think about what position you find yourself in for most of the day, and then stretch in a position that puts you on the opposite of that. Relax. For example, right now I'm finding myself my shoulders forward a ton, my head down, holding the baby, whether it's I'm holding her or nursing her. I'm in that position a lot, and I'm noticing a lot of tension and stress right here. So something as simple as rolling my shoulder back, letting it be right over my hip, okay? Something as simple as putting it in that position and then letting the hip drop down, keeping my head up, and just very gently coming to twisting to the side. That's opening this up a lot. And it's crazy because we don't think about it. Rest. You want to come out of a stretch as easily and gently as you went into the stretch. Think about it. We tend to position ourselves in the same position for a long time. Then when we move out of it, we actually can't even go back to having a good posture. For example, if you're typing your computer all the time, you're in this position here. When you're standing in line at the grocery store, you may find that you're in this position here, even though proper position is shoulders rolled back and head lifted. So let's go ahead and do that stretch again that we did just before. Bring those hands back. Now let's add a little extra. Lift your chin up a little bit and pull it back so your ears are stacked over your shoulders. You're stretching your shoulders, your chest, your biceps, and relieving the tension from your neck. Relax. I'm going to turn to the side for this one. Bring your arms forward. Push. Roll. Drop your head. Now gently look up. Reach up as high as you can. And bring your hands down the center of your body. Thank you guys so much for joining me. These workouts are real life. They're raw. I'm making it happen. You guys can make it happen too. Join me every weekday, 6:30. These workouts are short, but they're effective and they're a great way to start off your day. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can use my iPad or my iPhone to go live instead of my laptop, and that would be pretty awesome if I could do that. So I will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.